Once again, it's another day in the adventures of Tommy the Adventurer. His adventures. And today, he decided to go back to Helvencia to help out in his home suit. Of course, he has Pokemon with him: Mimikyu, Wattrel, Pyro, Stravia, and his recent new Pokemon Pangoro. The entire team that everyone knows at this point. Well, except for Pangoro, that thing is still a mystery to the world. But Tommy knows that eventually that Pangoro is going to get the time to shine even more. He immediately decides to level up his Pokemon, leveling up Mimikyu from a level 10 to level 14. Before rummaging in his bag for items he can give to his Pokemon. And surrounded eventually, after a while of trying to figure out items as he can put on his Pokemon to boost their attacks even more. Or he struggles to find any items until he finally finds what he's looking for. He gives an expert belt to Pangoro to boost Pangoro's super effective attacks. Every time Pangoro hits a super effective hit, it now has it's going to be more powerful. As well as that, he decides to once again replace his Staravia item with a new one, giving it the Sharp Beak to boost the move Fly as any future flying type moves that Staravia might get. However, there's a giant ghost energy, and Tori decides to investigate. In the haunted mansion, eventually he finds a ghost type trainer saying thing. He looks and sees cameras first and realizes someone's trying to challenge him to a battle to become famous. Tori accepts, posts the camera, says it's showtime, and sends out his Pokemon to get ready for a battle. And the battle begins. Tori sends out his Stravia, and the ghost type trainer sends out the Aegislash. Tori immediately is too focused on winning to forget his type chart, so he goes for a quick attack for some reason with Stravia, which of course ghost type's immune to. Aegislash then changes into its Splite form and clouds a Juggle Ball on Stravia. Tori knows that he can't make that same mistake again, and he looks at his Aegislash and he orders Stravia to go for the fly attack. Stravia dodges the Gyro Ball and comes down with an amazing fly attack, doing a lot of damage. But Aegislash responds with Head Smash, which knocks Stravia out. However, Aegislash now, due to the recoil, goes down to red. Tori realizes he has an opportunity right now, so he needs to send a Pokemon. So he sends in Pangoro. Tori knows that one single Pyro team move will likely KO, so he orders Bullet Punch from Pangoro to use Bullet Punch. Pangoro managed to land the Bullet Punch, and Aegislash is KO'd. The mysterious ghost type trainer then sends in the next Pokemon, Rotom, in its frost form. Pangoro immediately goes for a bull. Rotom sets up Reflect, and Pangoro goes for a Bulldoze. However, the Rotom's Levitate ability allows it to dodge the attack without taking the damage. Tori, however, immediately then decides to go for another switch. He switches out Pangoro for Pyro, as Rotom simply just stands there waiting for the next attack. However, Tori does not let Rotom even get ready for his next attack, and immediately orders a flamethrower. Pyro lands the flamethrower, and one hits KO's Rotom Frost. The mysterious ghost type trainer then sends out the next Pokemon, Alolan Marowak. The Roland Marowak gets ready while Pyro then gets ready, charging up its best flamethrower attack. However, it doesn't have it as Marowak. It's used Bone Rush, which is effective. Pyro then roars Marowak out, forcing the Ghost Trainer to switch out to Runerigus. Tony immediately assesses, looks at, and knows exactly what type of damage could be done by Runerigus. So he thinks for a minute. Tori switches out Pyro for Mimikyu. Mimikyu's disguise is broken by Runerigus' Dark Pulse attack. Mimikyu, however, gets ready and hits a Shadow Sneak on Runerigus, but Runerigus responds with a Hex attack. Tori, however, makes his next risky move, switching out Mimikyu to Wattrel. Wattrel takes the Hex attack, and Wattrel then uses Feather Dance and takes another Hex attack. However, Wattrel barely survives on only a couple bits of HP, and Tori switches back in Pangoro switches Pangoro back in. Pangoro takes another Dark Pulse or Hex and successfully gets a Darkest Lariat to knock off Runerigus, but in the last time, Runerigus uses its Wandering Spirit ability to give Pangoro the Wandering Spirit ability. The mysterious Ghost type trainer is then sent back in Alolan Marowak. Pangoro goes for a Brick Break, but Alolan Marowak is immune and uses Bone Rush again to do damage in Pangoro 3 times. Pangoro, however, responds with a Bulldoze, but Marowak responds with Shadow Bone. Pangoro, however, gets the Darkest Lariat, and Tori wins the match. Poses to the camera and walks out of the haunted mansion, the victor of the battle. With that, another victory for Tommy.